Ja gut. Ich würde sagen, wir verlassen mal hier das Dingens. Wir reisen einfach schnell, ganz ehrlich. Und begeben uns ganz fix da hinten hin. Da ist sogar eine kleine Siedlung da unten. Da unten ist sogar eine Sphäre. Nee, wir lassen uns nicht ablenken. Das ist aber gut zu wissen. Das ist da unten in dem Loch drin wahrscheinlich irgendwo. Vielleicht mach ich ja gleich mal einen kleinen Abstecher hin. Aber erstmal hier.
So tired. We've probably gone far enough now, right?
Ja, absolut in Ordnung. Wir gehen aber noch etwas weiter.
Further? But Paimon can't go another step. How about we rest here for a while? It's probably about time for us to head back to the auction.
Meinst du?
Maybe Sino's finally found some leads.
Einmal einen kurzen Nickerchen. Nach einem Power Snap. Schade. Naja. Wir zwei sind besser als keiner, ne? Okay, irgendwo hier unten. Ja, wir reisen eh gleich hoch. Lass uns runtergehen. Ich höre nur hier hin, Paimon. Die würde ich gerne aktivieren, einfach mal reingucken. Ah, was bringt das? Elementarkunde, Schatten des Sandkönigs. Okay, das sieht schon cool aus. Da unten ist doch noch irgendeine Tür. Höchst interessant. Aber egal, dafür sind wir nicht hier. Wir wollen ja jetzt verloren im Sand machen. Viecher sitzen auf den Runenwächter drauf. Gut, nochmal ein Flughähnchen, lecker. Es scheint ruhig zu sein da unten, ne? Ja, dann gucken wir mal, was er gemacht hat. Hm.
Oh, looks like Sino caught someone. So you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon everything you know.
Ja, weißt du überhaupt etwas? Ist er wichtig genug?
I didn't act immediately when he showed up. Rather, he is not the primary instigator, but he is most likely one of the more important dealers here.
Okay.
Yes, impressive. You certainly live up to your reputation, Sino. If I had any idea you were still around, I wouldn't have gotten so greedy.
Huh? Greedy? What do you mean by that?
Once everyone knew you were coming, all the canned knowledge dealers abandoned their goods and fled at once. Obviously, there wasn't time to pack up everything.
Loser.
Since all the goods were just left here unsupervised, I thought I'd use the opportunity to come back and take what I could. You know, free merchandise is good business, but I suppose there's no use explaining it now.
Tja, das ist wohl wahr.
You must know who's manufacturing and selling the canned knowledge, correct? Will you tell us willingly? Or do I need to make you talk?
No, I'll talk. But before that, perhaps we can take the conversation elsewhere? If we stay here, chances are that someone will see me with you. That would put both me and my family in danger.
All right. Where do you suggest we go?
How about my home in Aru village? It should be safe there.
Hallo.
Fine. Let's head out. You can throw away the tracker now, traveler.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Die Dinger lassen wir jetzt trotzdem hier liegen.
Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Ich hätte die ja mitgenommen. Das ist so total dämlich. Oh Mann, oh Mann, oh Mann. Ah. Bleibt jetzt irgendein anderer damit Schindluder? Oh, hier ist eine Quest. Ja, gut zu wissen. Aber egal. Wie gesagt, ich habe momentan noch nicht das so lange die Wüste zu machen komplett. Daher abwarten. Kommt irgendwann noch, aber jetzt sagt er noch nicht.
Oh, we have guests? Hi there.
Ja, der Papa ist ein Krimineller, aber
This
freudig.
is my daughter, Seemin. She can be a little shy of strangers.
Aha.
Why don't
Interessiert
you run
mich aber
along
nicht.
now, dear? Dad needs to talk with our guests.
Oh, okay.
Da hinten drin die ganzen Dinger.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask, who are you two?
Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Oder Ark, ja.
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working with any partners. When I saw the tracker start moving away, I assumed you had decided to just go back empty-handed. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop while you still can. You should abandon this investigation.
Nö, auf keinen Fall. Wir
Why is
schnüffeln so
that?
lange, bis wir alles haben.
Everything from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales and even splitting the profits. Every step of the process involves dozens, if not hundreds of people. Massive profits have brought everyone together in this business.
Von mir aus, lass alle zeitgleich kommen. Das kriegen wir schon.
Everyone will try their best to defend this industry that we've worked to build. It will be a long and difficult fight, even for you, Sino.
Nein, wir haben Freunde, Elementarkombination. Oh, da hinten steht sogar noch eine. Hier direkt da.
Even if you manage to win in the end, no one will thank you. If anything, you yourself might even feel remorse. Why are you so bent on putting us out of business?
Everyone has their own reasons for what they do. I don't have to explain mine.
Tja, da hat er recht.
Here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests. Thank you.
Don't mention it. And, I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar in to make it a little tastier.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some more next time.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Ultra
Didn't
verdächtig.
you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits? That sure doesn't seem to be the case for you.
Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay.
My daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively weak heart and lungs. Even slightly strenuous exercise can cause her to faint and prove to be a life-threatening risk. That's why she never really had any friends to play with, and why she locks herself up in her room most of the time. She has to take lots of medicine, and it doesn't come cheap. As for me, I was just an average merchant. I would wake up early and travel all around to make a profit. But the Mora was still nowhere near enough. I could only watch my daughter's health deteriorate day by day.
Tja.
Until one day, someone reached out and showed me a way to really make a profit.
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the Mora I made, I could finally afford medical treatment for my daughter. Nothing made me happier than seeing her get better. There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to us, it's a means of survival.
Aber es gibt doch noch andere Wege, jetzt mal ganz
I
ehrlich.
wanted to tell you all this so that
Warum
maybe
muss man
you
so einen
could
Verruften
understand, change your
einschlagen?
mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of canned knowledge, his daughter will...
Ja,
I must get to the truth. I can find someone to help treat your child, but I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggling. These are two completely different issues.
I somehow knew you would say that. But having your word to help my daughter is enough for me. Since you insist on continuing the investigation, you should have a look around the back of my home.
okay.
You'll find some goods I received just recently. I think everything will become clear to you once you see them.
Diese komische Lila, die da hinten lag. Wir gehen mit Sino hinters Haus, sehr genau.
Look at all of this.
Yes, all neatly packed away and organized in boxes. Small producers couldn't possibly support such a large quantity of goods. Could the academia have a hand in this? But such a volume of goods wouldn't be able to slip through inspection.
Ja, scheinbar ja doch, ne?
Huh? Look. These seem different from the other knowledge capsules we've seen. Maybe they contain knowledge about the Court of Desolation.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this?
Ein mir unbekanntes Zeichen. Kennst du es, Sino?
Yes, it's a Matra seal, indicating that the goods have passed Matra inspection. I started to suspect that someone in the academia might be involved when I found the tracker earlier. But how they could ship so much canned knowledge out of the academia was still a mystery.
Lass mich raten, es wird 100% sein ehemaliger Vorgesetzter sein.
The pieces have now all fallen
Vorgänger,
into place.
Partner, whatever.
With this Matra seal, goods can leave the academia without undergoing a second inspection. No wonder they don't want me to investigate. It turns out that a Matra is behind this. Even I find it hard to believe.
Und wenn es vielleicht ein Missverständnis ist? Quatsch,
Can I
nein.
ask you for a favor, traveler?
Ja, klar.
Since all this canned knowledge came from the academia, then it's highly likely that the knowledge regarding the Court of Desolation originated from research files stored within the academia. If we can enter the repository, we can find out who accessed these files. But, considering my current status, if I suddenly show up at the academia now, you'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Leave it to us.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. Although our leads are all currently pointing to someone within the academia, it's obvious that they also have power outside of it. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover more info.
Interessant. Okay. Gut, das heißt, wir dürfen ins Archiv. Oh yeah. Na gut. Interessenkette abgeschlossen. Stille am Ende. Oh, 2 Quests auf einmal. Okay, hier unten an der Ruine ist noch so ein Dendro-Kulki. Nehme ich natürlich jetzt erstmal mit, aber wir reisen jetzt hier direkt zur Akademie zurück. Gehen noch wieder auf den oberen Punkt oder an den oberen Punkt und hier hinten müssen wir nämlich wieder hin. Ja, da haben wir ja den, der uns auch am Anfang geschickt hat, ne? Also, hör mal fix da hinten.
Hello, we meet again.
Na, Nabil, so schnell sieht man sich wieder, hä?
How's the investigation going?
Och, eigentlich ganz gut. Aber hier liest selbst.
Oh, so you were able to find Sino after all. I hope he's doing all right.
Ja, so wie immer.
I read the letter and must admit that I hadn't expected things to be so serious. Sorry. Had I known it would be so dangerous, I never would have gotten you two involved.
Ja, wir wissen eh, dass du mit involviert bist.
It's alright. We wanted to help Sino too.
Ja, jetzt mal ganz ehrlich, Leute.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository are far from ordinary. Everything there is essentially about dangerous research that's forbidden by the academia. Even I don't usually have authorization to enter, but with this letter from Sino, it shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, verbotene Forschung. Kannst du uns da mehr drüber erzählen?
That's right. Granted, the academia is very supportive when it comes to research. They encourage scholars to conduct all kinds of studies.
Okay.
However, some forms of research have proven to be so dangerous that the Matra have to step in and put a stop to them. Normally, after some particular research becomes prohibited, the majority of the related files will be destroyed.
Aber jetzt mal ganz ehrlich, wenn ich doch eine verbotene Forschung habe und ich sehe, dass es ja, gefährlich wird, dann höre ich doch damit auf. Was ist gefährlich, Leute? Das Lustige ist, weil ich hier vorgehe, werde ich richtig dunkel. Die andere Kamera, also das Licht um die Kamera rum war schon gut. Ne? Muss ich mal gucken.
But some information may be retained as a record to warn later researchers. Such information is kept in the restricted repository, which is heavily guarded.
Warte mal, das stört mich gerade. Ich glaube, so ist es besser. Jetzt bin ich nicht mehr ganz so grün. Ja, ich glaube, ich lasse es erstmal so. Ah, gut.
Follow me. I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Sino is looking for.
Ja, ich hoffe auch.
The restricted repository. Sounds kinda dangerous. We'd better keep an eye out.
Eben, wir müssen vorsichtig sein, wenn wir alle Sachen durchprobieren. Irgendwo hier hinten rein. Oben, unten, links, rechts. Hier unten. Uta Baya.
Okay, I understand. Since Sino is vouching for you, I suppose we can trust you. You may browse the information regarding the Court of Desolation. Ask me if you have any questions.
Okay.
But I'd suggest avoiding any other research files. Sometimes the less you know, the better.
Ja, ja. Ich weiß, Wissen ist Macht, beruhige dich. Ich irgendwie aus, ob ich Gelbsucht hätte, ne?
So this is the restricted repository. I never thought I'd see the inside of it. This is a first for both you and me.
Kennt Utayaba Syno auch?
There are many who do not openly converse with others within the academia. But even so, there are very few who I feel could be trusted with a real secret. Sino happens to be one of them. Even though he's no longer in the academia, I still trust him. And that goes for anyone he trusts as well. The files are over there. Just make it quick.
Okay. Aber was kann der Typ jetzt machen? Versiegelte Materialien, Hof des Trübsals. Anleitung zur Interpretation, vertrauliche Dokumente. Aufzeichnung eines Berichtes über den über einen Redelehre Gelehrten, der wegen des effizienten Entzifferns verbotener Dokumente zu einer Gefängnisstrafe verurteilt wurde. Okay. Forschungsdaten zur mechanischen Lebensform. Aufzeichnung eines Berichtes über eine Stoffkunde einen Stoffkundegelehrten, der von der Akademie verwiesen wurde, weil er mechanische Lebensformen studierte. Kennen wir den eventuell? Hier haben wir das. Versiegelte Materialien, Hof des Trübsals. Trotz wiederholter Verbote wurde die Forschung zum Hof des Trübsals in den letzten 10 Jahren fortgesetzt. Die Forschung zur Geschichte des Hofes der Trübsal, Des Hofes der Trübsal ist in 3 Hauptphasen unterteilt. Dokumentarische Forschung, Untersuchungen und Fanatismus. Die früheste Phase der Forschung ist die relativ einfache dokumentarische Forschung mit geringen Gefahren. Die Ergebnisse dieser Forschungsphase zeigt, dass der Hof der Trübsal Schätze verborgen sein können, die mit dem Leben und dem Tod zu tun haben. Hier kommt auch das Gerücht über die Auferstehung der Toten auf. Was folgt, ist eine langwierige Untersuchungsphase. Da alle Dokumente zum Standort des Hofs der Trübsal vage sind, wurde er bisher noch nicht gefunden. Zahlreiche Forscher haben mit großem Aufwand nach dem Hof gesucht, aber sie haben nur einige wenige verbleibende Steintafeln gefunden, auf denen es geschrieben wurde. Der Eintritt in den Hof der Trübsal kostet das Leben. Schnell kristallisierten sich 2 unterschiedliche Interpretationen des Satzes heraus. Einige glaubten, dass kostet das Leben der Schlüssel zum Eintritt in den Hof des Trübsals sei, während andere behaupten, dass dies die Bedingung für das Erscheinen des Hofs der Trübsal sei. Da der Hof der Trübsal nie entdeckt wurde, wurde die letztere Ansicht allmählich allgemein anerkannt. Infolgedessen wurden viele Forscher in kürzester Zeit so wahnsinnig, dass sie ihr eigenes Leben opferten, in der Hoffnung, dass der Hof der Trübsal erscheinen würde. Da einige einschlägige Forschungen somit immer bedrohlicher wurden, unterlagen sie schließlich einem eindeutigen Verbot. Aber auch danach setzte sich eine große Menge Gelehrte der Akademie ihre Forschungen im Geheimen fort. Erst nach der Verhaftung von 7 Gelehrten, darunter auch Murtada Radkani, kamen die Forschungen zum Hof der Trübsal erneut zum Erliegen. Ha, da ist er. Ich hab's gewusst, dass das ist.
Whoa, there's a lot to read here. Have you found anything yet?
Ja, der Radkani, dem sein hier von Syno, der Chef, der Ex-Chef, der ist es.
It reminds Paimon of Sino's former partner.
His former partner. That would be Taj Radkani. But you're not far off. Murtada Radkani was Taj's only son.
Ja.
What? Taj's son went to prison for researching the Court of Desolation?
Why do you sound so surprised? You're a Matra, aren't you?
It's just that they arrested him in secret, so it was never publicly known. All I knew was that Taj's son was taken to prison. It's not just me. I bet even Sino didn't know about it.
Können wir diesen Murtada besuchen?
Unfortunately, there isn't. He took his own life not long after he went to prison.
Als ob.
You've heard about Taj, right? I know Nabil has. Every Matra knows him.
Ja, okay, dann hat er sich das Leben genommen und jetzt ist der Vater, also der Partner von Syno, besessen nach dem Hof der Trübsals, um ihn
I would
wiederzubeleben.
say he's probably pushing 50 this year, which makes him one of the most experienced Matra. He is a man of integrity and honesty, and has made countless achievements. His reputation goes back a long way now. He used to be Sino's only partner. Taj is also skilled with the polearm, so the two of them used to practice together when they weren't out on a mission.
Ah, right. I heard Sino mention that before. But one day, Taj suddenly decided to retire from active duty and transfer to an administrative position.
Ja, Nabil, das wissen wir
I
schon.
wonder if it had anything to do with the Murtada incident.
Taj was already very well known by the time Murtada was born. So when Murtada came to study at the academia, everyone had high expectations of him. He had to face a lot of pressure. Then he had an unpleasant dispute with his father, but they were eventually able to work things out. Not long after they had reconciled, Mortada was caught studying the Court of Desolation, which is in violation of Academia rules. Taj arrested his son and put him behind bars. He begged for leniency, but Taj wouldn't agree. Shortly after,
Aber warum hat er die Forschung
Mortada slit
betrieben?
his own throat with the pieces of a broken bowl. By the time Taj arrived at the scene, it was already too late. He never had a last chance to see his son. Since then, Taj has been periodically coming to the repository. He'll hold the files from his son's research with a remorseful look on his face. I guess that's why he chose to move to administrative work.
I had no idea that happened. That must be really hard for Taj. I've never heard him mention that to anyone.
Ja gut, dann hören wir es ja. Er hat sich die ganzen alten Forschungsergebnisse seines Sohnes angesehen. So, und der Sohn war ja vom Hof des Trübsals besessen. Also weiß er ja auch, oder hat eventuell auch diesen Gedanken im Kopf, dass man ihn dadurch wiederbeleben könnte.
That's awful. Paimon feels terrible now.
Naja, hier.
Okay, Traveler?
Ja, der hat die Forschung gelesen.
Wait, don't tell me you're starting to suspect Taj now.
Ja, natürlich, wen denn sonst?
Impossible. Taj would never do that. I mean, yes, he does have a big reputation and has access to such research,
Ja, und was spricht ihn frei?
but this is Taj we're talking about. He would never do anything against regulations. Never.
Warum denn nicht? Natürlich kann das sein.
If you claim that the canned knowledge was originating from the Academia, then Taj is indeed a suspect.
Richtig.
Because he was the only one who could have recently gone through research files about the Court of Desolation. There are so many files about those ruins that it would be difficult to restart any research, since the 7 original researchers were put behind bars. It's hard enough just trying to make sense of these files.
Ja. Ist halt schon schwierig hier, ne? Keine Ahnung. Er wird sich 100% da informiert haben.
However, if the files were made into canned knowledge, they could be understood immediately. By doing so, one could restart the research outside the Academia without anyone ever noticing.
Das ist wohl richtig,
But
ja.
even so,
According to the legends, the treasures inside the Court of Desolation could allow someone to see beyond life and death, or even bring the dead back to life, right? So maybe,
Richtig.
though I don't really believe Taj would ever try to do something like that. I'm just telling you what I know. It's the job of the Mantra to find the truth and track down criminals.
Ein gefährliches Spiel, was er da spielt. Das muss man schon sagen, ne?
Do you have any questions? If not, it'd be best if you would leave now.
Ja, ist der gut.
Paimon's kinda confused.
Wir sollten uns mal woanders umhören.
Here.
Woanders umhören, Paimon.
oh, now that I think about it, Sino suspected that the canned knowledge was coming from within the Academia, right? There's no way so many boxes could ever get through without drawing any attention. Maybe we could try asking people around the gate of the Academia and see what we can find.
Das stimmt. Irgendeiner muss die Kisten ja auch rausschicken und
I won't
prüfen.
let your reputation be tarnished.
Alrighty then. Let's go ask around.
Nimm dir nicht zu viel vor, Nabil. Na gut. Wir verlassen das Archiv und gucken mal weiter, ne? Ich würde sagen, die letzte Folge war so lang, dann machen wir jetzt den Cut. Bis dahin, bis zur nächsten Folge, ihr Lieben. Ciao, ciao.